Imagine a man who never seems to age, who shows up across centuries looking exactly the same, dining with kings, dabbling in alchemy, and whispering secrets of eternal life. Sounds like a Marvel movie plot, right? Well, what if I told you this man actually existed in real history? Meet the enigmatic Count Saint-Germain, the so-called immortal man who keeps historians and conspiracy theorists awake at night. Today, we're diving into one of history's weirdest and most fascinating mysteries, the life and legend of Count Saint-Germain. Was he a brilliant con artist, a real-life alchemist, or dare I say it, immortal? Let's explore the facts, the myths, and the bizarre sightings that keep this mystery alive even today. So who exactly was this guy? Count Saint-Germain pops up in European records in the early 18th century. He was known as a polymath, super talented in music, painting, languages, and science. He spoke several languages fluently, played the violin like a pro, and even had connections in royal courts across Europe. He first really caught people's attention in France, dazzling Louis XV with his charm and supposedly endless wealth. But here's where things get spooky. He claimed to have lived for hundreds of years. Seriously, he'd casually talk about events from centuries earlier, as if he'd actually witnessed them. People described him as looking middle-aged for decades. He barely seemed to eat in public, and his origin story kept shifting. Some said he was a prince, others claimed he was the son of Transylvanian royalty. Total mystery, man. Now let's talk about why Saint-Germain became legendary. A big part of the myth comes from alchemy, the ancient quest to transform base metals into gold and discover the elixir of life. Saint-Germain was rumored to be an alchemist who'd actually cracked the code. People swore he could make diamonds bigger and remove flaws from precious stones. French writer Voltaire famously called him a man who does not die and who knows everything. And there's more. Saint-Germain claimed to possess the secret of immortality. Some stories say he lived in ancient Egypt, ancient Rome, and kept popping up in Europe every few decades, looking exactly the same. Wild, right? Okay, buckle up, because this is the part that gives conspiracy fans chills. Long after he supposedly died in 1784, people kept reporting sightings of Saint-Germain. In the 19th century, a famous French medium named Madame Blavatsky claimed to have met him. In the 20th century, people like Annie Besant from the Theosophical Society said he was still around, guiding humanity. Even during the French Revolution, some believed they saw Saint-Germain warning the royals about the coming chaos. And in the 1970s, there were claims he was spotted in Paris, looking the same as ever. It's like this guy's the ultimate historical Easter egg, popping up in different eras, never aging, always mysterious. So, was Saint-Germain truly immortal? Most historians think he was simply a very clever man who built a persona around mystery and secrecy. In the 18th century, if you could speak many languages, entertain royals, and appear wealthy, people would easily believe you were supernatural. But it's also true that no one's sure about his exact birth date or where he came from. And those sightings over centuries? Well, some say it's pure legend. Others insist he's still walking among us. Regardless of what you believe, the Count Saint-Germain remains one of history's most intriguing figures, a man forever caught between myth and reality. So what do you think? Was Count Saint-Germain a master of disguise, an immortal alchemist, or just an 18th century celebrity with a knack for storytelling? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you love bizarre mysteries like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss what we uncover next. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep questioning everything.